This is my meal. I call this girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner.
You know what this reminds me of? This is no hate to these girls, by the way. This is cute. Like, this is so not even remotely problematic. But when I saw it, I instantly thought about that time that Neil Patrick Harris and his husband served a meat platter in the shape of and even labeled as the corpse of Amy Winehouse. And it is so grotesque. I had to censor it, and I'm even hopefully blocking enough of it to where TikTok doesn't take this video down. It's so bad, actually. This Reddit user said, I didn't expect the platter to look so vile. It looks like a rotten autopsy. It has blood gray skin and it's missing an eye, her mouth all agape. These men were proud about this though, okay? They were having a whole little giggle. Look who showed up to our party, looking good. But the real kicker about that meat platter, our sweet angel died on July 23rd, 2011. Guess when this meat platter was served. Did you guess it? Right? I already told you on Halloween. What year? That's right, 2011. 3 months after Amy Winehouse died. For reference, this man was 38 years old in 2011. His husband was 37. They have 2 kids together, so they are whole ass fathers. Now, this scandal was relatively completely forgotten until this viral tweet resurfaced it last year. So Neil Patrick Harris decides he's gonna release an apology statement, if you can even call it that. It's an Entertainment Weekly exclusive. My short time working with celebrities in advertising, marketing, and PR, this is no better than an ad. The outlet and the celebrity have come together to collab, basically, so one can do damage control and have a little PR boost, while the other makes money off the link clicks. So let's read what this man considers to be an apology. A photo recently resurfaced from a Halloween-themed party my husband and I hosted 11 years ago. Anytime a celebrity starts off a statement by saying, this was so long ago, like why are we even still talking about this? Immediate ick. He goes on to say it was regrettable then and it remains regrettable now. Amy Winehouse was a once-in-a-generation talent and I'm sorry for any hurt that this image has caused. That's it. That's the entire statement. Number 1, where exactly is the apology? Because that sorry feels like a, I'm sorry you feel that way. Number 2, took 0 accountability. And number 3, the focus on her talent is really odd to me. As if her not being talented would have made this okay, and then Entertainment Weekly immediately going on to talk about all of the Grammys she won. And of course, earlier in the article referring to this as like an edgy joke. But what is the joke exactly? Because aren't jokes supposed to be funny? And I'm not laughing. In fact, this Reddit user wanted to remind everybody that 2011 was a pretty terrible time for celebrities, specifically in the media's treatment of celebrities with addiction and mental health issues. To put it into perspective, this was only 4 years before Amy Winehouse passed away. And the media's portrayal of and hand in the mental illness of celebrities absolutely did not take leaps and strides in that 4-year span. This is an incredible documentary. I absolutely highly recommend you go watch it if you haven't already. For the majority of her life and career, Amy was the victim of men around her. The documentary really dives deep into how the men consistently in Amy's life would exploit her for money, her body, her mental health and addiction issues, her talent and career in general, pretty much anything that they could take advantage of or get something out of, they would, and at her expense. There's even this incredibly heartbreaking scene in that documentary where Amy has actually resolved a lot of her eating disorder and addiction issues, which ultimately did lead to her death, but she was in recovery and she was really doing a lot better. Goes on vacation with her dad, who called the paparazzi while they were there. In the video footage from those paparazzis, you can see it in her eyes and in her face that that was just her absolute breaking point. So yeah, for me personally, that goes beyond an edgy joke. That was once again 2 privileged, wealthy white men taking advantage of Amy Winehouse, even in death, which is so abhorrently reminiscent of Marilyn Monroe, who of course has had movie after movie capitalize on her postmortem. And of course, what I'll never get over, the man entombed above her who forced his wife to make sure that he was put on his stomach so his corpse could be face down lying on top of her corpse. Again, non-consensually in her regards. So I guess what I'm saying is, you could say that this is just a bad joke, or we could recognize that women aren't jokes. They're people, even after they pass away. Exploited this woman just for polite laughs from friends at a party. Not a person, but a tool, a gag, a bit. Because clearly, as the girls at the beginning of this video that I stitched have shown us, you can absolutely do a Halloween meat platter in a fun, spooky way, where the jokes don't have to be at a person's expense. Personally, I'll never let these 2 rest over this meat platter, okay? I will bring it up once a year, every spooky season for the rest of my life. Okay, love you, bye!